Good afternoon, Chicago, and welcome to Rothstein Park for today's game between the Pittsburgh Presbyterians and our Chicago Teetotalers. At this time, we will introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Batting first, the third baseman, Hope Lactavius III. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Og McQuare. Batting third, the catcher, number 24, Shrewd Bland. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 14, Jim Bobway. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 7, Condom Funnel. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 15, Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 8, Froth Loins. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49, Morty Bonks. And let's make some noise, Chicago, for your Teetotalers. Let's give them a good welcome as they take the field. The second baseman, number 5, Lavender Sandalbags. The left fielder, number 13, Crispy Yellow. The catcher, number 14, Moopy Pound Cake. The shortstop, number 42, Bowtie Harvey. The center fielder, number 12, Ren Bugby. The first baseman, number 11, Ainsley Snakewhacker. The right fielder, number 22, Dim Barron. The third baseman, number 2, Nevada Escargot. And taking the mound, the pitcher for your Chicago Teetotalers, number 20, Split P. Hammond. And Teetotaler fans, let's do our fair city proud and make some noise for our beloved Teetotalers as we play ball. A beautiful day here in Chicago, Illinois. Rothstein Park, the location, as always, for all of our Teetotaler games. And we have a fantastic game for you today. The final game of the 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Presbyterians in their all-green away jerseys and uniforms. Foul Hope Lactavius III, the opening batsman, leadoff hitter for the Presbyterians pretty much the entire season. And he's going to hit that one right to Hammond, the throw in time. Ainsley Snakewhacker, who's in at first today. Crispy Yellow, not on the bench. He's actually moved to left field. Humpty Pools is getting a break today. Here's Og McQuare. He's going to hit that one right to Snakewhacker. And out number 2. Bring up Shrewd Bland, the catcher. And this is really the meat of the order for the Presbyterians. Been what they've wanted to do all season, which is get people on base, men on base for Bland, Bobway, and Bradley. That 3-4-5 triple B. And that's going to be an easy third out. Bland comes up empty, and we go to the bottom of the first. Label. An easy 1-2-3 inning for the Teetotalers. As we go to Lavender Sandalbags, the opening batsman for our Teetotalers. And he's going to ground that one right out to Jim Bobway for out number 1. Crispy Yellow playing left field today, moving one up in spot in the batting order. And ground that one out to throw in time and very easily made. Here's Moopy Pound Cake, moving from 4th to 3rd after the resurgence of Bowtie Harvey as a heavy hitter for the Teetotalers. And Pound Cake, well, it's going to be a little bit of trouble for Bonks, but he's got it in time. Traps the ball down and makes a throw. So, end of one inning, no score, no hits. On our hands today. Perhaps it's too early to say either way, but here is Jim Bobway for the Presbyterians. Reliable cleanup hitter.
one out on the first pitch to Crispy Yellow in left field. Bring up Spray Bradley, and so far so good for Splitty Hammond. Big hit on that one. Is it got the distance? It does not. It looks like Dim Barron will be calling it off. Yes, he will make the catch for out number 2. Well, that really is the meat of the batting order for the Presbyterians, but Condom Funnel might be a quiet sixth hitter in the lineup here with 2 outs. Yet to record that first hit either side, and it's going to be popped up right in the air. Splitty Hammond underneath it, and that brings an end to that for the Presbyterians. No hit still. No score, of course, and Bowtie Harvey looking to get that first hit. Take strike 1. Strike 2 as well, and well, that one tries to get into chase, does Morty Bonks. Sort of the pitches to work with, and he's got Rothstein on the run. He was playing it early. Cowell cannot play it off the wall. Well, this wall here in Rothstein Park is very confusing, and Rothstein allows the first hit. Well, Morty Bonks does. Bowtie Harvey with a lead-off triple. The fielding error and the fielding mishap, I think. I don't want to call it an error. I don't think it will be recorded as such. But that is a brilliant triple. He is in with 3. There's Ren Bugby finding the gap in the outfield, and it's going to be a first run scored by the Teetotalers as Bugby gets in safely with a stand-up double. Run batted in. And look at this, we've got Ainsley Snake Quacker. First one is foul. Heavily hit down the first base line. Both these teams are battling for second place. Of course, there is a distance between them and New Ohio. However, the New Ohio Dividends did in fact lose last night to the Milwaukee Dutchman. With a surprise game result of that one. Snake Quacker is going to pop that one out from Froth Loins. It will move Bugby to third. He does tag up. But with 1 out, perhaps a sacrifice attempt for Dim Barron to make this a 2-0 game. Both the Presbyterians and the Chicago Teetotalers both sitting at 6-5 today, winning today's game. So 7-5 for the winner to put them 3 games behind the New Ohio Debonaires, who are at 10-2. And he's going to get him striking out looking. So that's the second out. First strikeout of the day for Morty Bonks. One and 2 the count as you watch that one go by. Got a Escargot, and that one foul, so still 1 and 2. Too high. High, but and out number 3 is recorded in time. Bugby does slide home, but it does not count. 3 outs. End of 2. 1-0 Teetotalers after 2 hits, thanks to an RBI double from Bugby. And getting things started for the Presbyterians at the bottom of the order is Jimmy Soup Cutlets. The ever-present Jimmy Soup Cutlets, the shortstop, is 7th in the batting order with a leadoff single, and that is the first hit for the Presbyterians today. So here in the top of the 3rd, Roth Loins will try that one. That is out to Dim Barron with the catch for out number 1. Here is Morty Bonks, the pitcher spot. Pops that one back into the cage, backs off behind it, and that should be an easy grab for Hammond. Right over to Harvey. Fancy Dan to end the inning. Fancy Dan double play, and Fancy Dan double play brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan, and their assortments of gelatin-based hair treatments. They have styling salves, and of course crimping powders. Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Why be a Mitchell when you can be a Fancy Dan? That is the first out. Hit 2 by Splitty Hammond. We go to the top of the order with Lavender Sandalbags. 1-1 the count. Sandalbags was blanked in the first inning. Facing a 2-2 count, has been fouling it off quite a bit here off of Bodie Bongs, making him use up a lot of pitches. He's only got two. Oh, he strikes him out, swinging to 0-2 for Saddlebags, but he got fooled by a very, very fast pitch. Very tricky pitch from Bongs. He's got quite a lot in his arsenal. And Crispy Yellow swings the first, second one. Throws in time to Bobway, and that will retire the side. So after 3 innings, it is still 1 run to nothing in favor of Chicago.
Strike 3, you're out.
And he gets Pope Lactavius III striking out on that very, very difficult pitch. Again, Split P. Hammond similarly quite an array of pitches in his arsenal. Some good speed to him.
Take your base.
Really well. He's going to walk Og McQuaid, so that puts a runner on for Shrewd Bland, and now we get into the meat of the Presbyterian lineup. It's dangerous now with 1 runner on. And only 1 out here is Shrewd Bland. Did in fact, I guess the first 6 hitters. The only hit comes to Jimmy Soup Cutlet so far. He's on with a single, Shrewd Bland. But it looks like there might be an opportunity to Harvey. It's time to snake whacker. Fancy Dan again to end the inning for the Teetotalers, getting Zimbabwe at first. A Fancy Dan brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. Bottom of the fourth here at Rothstein Park. And it's Whoopie Pound Cake getting and he's on with a single. It looks like he'll hit that one square up the center to Spray Bradley in center field. Bowtie Harvey had a triple in the second inning. And that will be out number 1. Bowtie Harvey skying that one into the outfield. And the catch is made. Well, you can't win them all, I suppose. Bowtie Harvey has really been on a tear. He has earned his spot in that 4th place in the batting lineup, the cleanup spot, as I've heard. Here is Ren Bugby forcing a lot of pitches out of Bonds. He's already at nearly at 50 pitches. And that's not going to help matters. That's going to be skying all the way to the warning track. And Ren Bugby, with his second double of the day, moves moves Pound Cake to 3rd. And with only 1 out, we have Ainsley Snake Quacker. He's going to pop that one high into the condom funnel, falls off the fielder, and the throw is made, so no attempt to tag up from Pound Cake. With 2 outs, it's Dim Barron. He struck out looking in the second inning.
Judo.
And that's going to be off the glove of Zimbabwe, and it's going to bring 2 runs home with that single. So a horrible mistake made by Zimbabwe at first base, but it scores 2 more runs for the Teetotalers and makes it a 3-0 game here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. It's Nevada Escargot. We'll have to see if the official scorekeeper is marked that as an error, or if that is in fact considered a solid hit. We'll have to find out. That's going to be high in the air for Escargot, caught by Bobway. And what an inning it was. Well, it is in fact a 2 RBI single for Dim Barron of the Teetotalers, and that makes it a 3-0 game. Best pitch. Ray Bradley skies that one right above our heads, and it's easy for Moopy Poundcake in foul territory. That's out number 2, and Split P. Hammond picking right up from where he left off when he was playing in the nursery league earlier this year. And make that yet another 1-2-3 inning for the Presbyterians, who have not gotten their offense going. That's the 14-7 win just yesterday. Maybe they should have saved some in the tank for today. I think they may have exhausted all of the runs they could have scored yesterday at the moment. The way it's going, and that's going to be out number 1. Split P. Hammond hits it right to Ogmaquert. Throw to Bob Ways in time. Lavender Sandbags 0 for 2 today.
Too high.
Most of the offense is coming from the middle of the lineup. Oh, make that 0 for 3. Sandbags not having a day today. We have Crispy Yellow also 0 for 2. And that'll go right to Ogmaquert to end the inning. So at the end of 5, only 2 hits entire game, 3-0 for the Teetotalers. A pivotal game in this 3-game series. We get the feeling that these teams will both be ever present towards the end of the season when it comes to vying for that championship. And the 2-1 count that goes right off the left of Sandbags, and Frothloins will fly out for the first out of the game. Here's Borty Bonks. Made it through 6 innings. A lot of pitches thrown, but Paul Hansman has a lot of balls. That's going to be an opening single for Bonks. So he stays in. He will go to, he will pitch the bottom of the 6th, it will seem, as he is on first, and he's got some batsmanship to him. That's going to be out to Moopy Poundcake. Bonks at first, but Popel Octavius the third. 0 for 3 today. Here's Ogmaquert. He walked in the 4th inning. But was left on base in this 3-0 game. Feels very tightly contested. That is going to go straight up the middle, right past Split P. Hammond. And Maquert gets his first hit of the game. It's 1 for 2 today. Now it's runners on first and second. The tying run at the plate. It's Shrewd Bland, the catcher.
Hi.
And we know that he has the power to do this. It is a pivotal game. Big, very, very leisurely swing, but you know it's got power behind it. That muscly shoulders and arms of Shrewd Bland. He clearly does the new fad of lifting weights, I understand. Heavy objects that he lifts up and puts them back down. And you can see what it's done to his ability to swing a baseball bat. It just looks so small in his hands. And he's going to hit that one, and that's going to score at least 1 run. Certainly, it's going to be retrieved by Ren Bugby. Can he hold the runner at third? No, they're going to go. Bland is in with a double, and 2 runs will score on the 2 RBI double from Shrewd Bland. Make it 3-2. Teetotalers still have the lead. That should be an easily playable one. Harvey runs to it, loops it up close to Snake Whacker, and strands the runner at second. Bland, couple of runs scored, gets it a little bit closer to the lead here for Pittsburgh, but Chicago still hold on to it 3-2 after 5.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Moopy Poundcake. 2 tied at third, 65, behind New York, who have 7 and 4. But of course, our beloved Teetotalers travel to Yonkers. After they off 26, they play the New York Haberdashers for a 3-game series, as that's going to be Bowtie Harvey on with a single. He's 2 for 3 today after that triple, and he grounded out in the second one. It looks like Bowtie Harvey might have come a little injured, shaking off his foot, my understanding on that one. But
Hi.
and he hits it to industry. Red Bugby, 3 for 3 today. Well, my word, it is suddenly a 3-run game again. Who industry indeed with 1 out. That is a huge one. Kingsley Snakebacker right behind, grounds it out to Jimmy Soup Cutlets, a throw to Zimbabwe in time. And Borty Bonks' day will be over. Jig Fliggleston, another Nursery League signing this year, his first season. He's been a preferred reliever. Out of the bullpen for the Presbyterians. Go to Nevada Escargot as Jim Barron is on with a single. He is 2 for 3 today. And an attempt to steal. He's in time. Gets second base stolen. And this is Nevada Escargot. 0 for 2 today. And it's going to drop right past the dirt of the infield. And it's going to bring another one home. And Escargot with his first hit today, and it's an RBI single, bringing home Tim Barron from second base. So that stolen base actually worked out pretty well. Ricky Hammond will go back to the mound, it looks like, as he is up to the plate at the moment. It's ball 1. Looking at that one, it's foul, and how much action he can learn, and he's going to strike out swinging, so that will be over 3 for him, and that will end the 6th inning. That big home run from Ren Bugby, brought to you by Industry Brand, colognes, perfumes, and fragrances. You're having a good night on the town, and a woman asks you how that smell is so intoxicating. You say, my dear, that's the smell of industry. Found whatever smells the soul.
Inside.
Top of the 7th, my name is Hubbub Bologne. This is WMAQ, NBC Radio of Chicago, Illinois. And you are listening to Teetotalers Baseball, top of the 7th. That is 1 out, as that goes right to Nevada Escargot. The throw to Insy Snakeaka in time. Ray Bradley recording out number 1. This is Condom Funnel for the Presbyterians. 0 for 2 today. Gets that first one fouled. Second one again, hugging that third base line. And that is going to look alive there, folks. That's going to be a souvenir for some young child or some large adult. And Hammond's able to retrieve that one. Throw to Snakebacker in time for out number 2. Here's Jimmy Soup Cutlets. He had the opening hit of the game in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2, make it 2 for 3. He's going to be on with a single, and he's going to stay on first. As that is well retrieved by Ren Bugby. And with 2 outs, here's Froth Loins. Over 2 today is Mr. Loins. Attempt to steal. Throw is gonna be in time. They get him, and he shall be tagged and shamed. Well, that is the end of the inning for the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, and my goodness. Teetotalers just making everything going their way, and this crowd rightfully shaming the man who was caught stealing. Shame for that. Happened to Saddlebags working the pitch count of Jig Fliggleston. And he's going to swing, striking out 0 for 4. Bad day for Mr. Saddlebags. Here is Crispy Yellow. And Fliggleston losing control. That was far out. Second one right down the middle. Strike 1. Moving very fast today. A lot of outs being recorded, but Yellow is going to be on with this first hit of the game. He is 1 for 4 with a single. Bringing up Moopy Pound Cake, 1 for 3. Zimbabwe ends the inning. Fancy Dan double play brings an end to 7. It is 6-2, and that Fancy Dan double play brought to you by Fancy Dan Follicle Products. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan and their styling salves, gelatin-based hair treatments, and of course, crimping powder. Get that proper crimp in your hair. Why be a Mitchell when you could be a Fancy Dan? An easy play, yes. And it looks like Jig Fliggleston will come out for Welt Booper as a pinch hitter, so let's see what they go to their bullpen, and that's going to be Booper hitting that one high and far to industry. My goodness. Well, Welt Booper coming out and hitting a home run as a pinch hitter.
No.
And we go to Pope Lactavius III and Split P. Hammond. That is number 70, his pitches.
Outside.
3 balls in a row for Lactavius. No need to swing for this man. And he is going to be walked on 4 pitches. So that might have to be a time that they look to the bullpen, the Teetotalers. And Hammond stays out there. McQuett hits it hard. Oh, that's to industry again. Well, I think this is the day is up for Mr. Split P. Hammond. He gave us a very good 7 innings. But it is now 6-4. And I must say, with Shrewd Bland coming up to the plate, it might be time to go to the bullpen, but I do not know what the Chicago Teetotalers manager is doing, as the control seems to be completely gone from Split P. Hammond. That is going to be skied high into the air. And short Tim Barron able to get to the out. 2 outs. And yes, Big Peters coming in. Big Peters coming in for relief. And well dove onto by Lavender Sandalbags. Oh, but the throw is completely off target, out of play, an error. And Zimbabwe will move to second. Ray Bradley represents the go-ahead run. He's going to shoot it high into the air. He's 6-5 now. And Winthrop Honeysuckle now has a chance. To put the stop to Chicago's offense.
You're at.
And, well, with a chance to tie the game in the top of the 9th, they're expecting potentially, that's going to be off the wall. Bullseye Harvey's going to be on with a double. He's safe. He has 3 for the cycle today. Only missing that home run, but I don't know if there will be another chance for him to do that. Well, Ren Bugby 3 for 3 today. And that's going to move Harvey to third. Bugby is out. That's his first time at bat. He did not get a hit today, so 1 out. Instantly Snakebacker, personal foul. He is 0 for 3 today. Bullseye Harvey is he's 90 feet away from home, but that's going to be an easy out, so Snakebacker's day not a very good one. Jim Barron with 2 singles today and a strikeout in the second inning.
Hi.
He's got 2 RBIs today. And that looks like it should be an easy catch for Condom Funnel, who makes the catch and leaves Harvey 90 feet away on third. So a 1-run game, Pittsburgh with their last opportunity. And Condom Funnel will come out for Bale Scottish. Who is going to hit that one right to Sandalbags. A throw in time. That is out number 1.
Steer right.
Jimmy Soup Cutlets 2 for 3 today. Hits that one foul. And it's going to go right to the glove of Jim Barron. Very low flying ball, but he gets it tough to it. So 1 out away from the game. Fig Peters trying to finish 1 out. I don't know if this is a save situation necessarily. It is a 1-run game, but I have to recall my rules and regulations to know. But Rothstein 0 for 3 today, and that should make it 0 for 4, and that should bring an end to the game. Instantly, like with a catch from Botai Harvey, that is going to end the game. Hurrah and huzzah indeed. The Teetotalers hold on. It was a little bit closer than I think it needed to be. But they do get the win and move to 7-5 on the season so far. The Chicago Teetotalers with a big win. They take the series, winning 2 of 3 games from Pittsburgh. The final score of this one. Final score of this one, Pittsburgh Presbyterians, 5 runs off 9 hits. Chicago Teetotalers, 6 runs off 11 hits. And a bit close for comfort, I must say, but very sporting, very rousing game. Gets your blood pumping if you had no rooting interest, and you got a very entertaining game. I myself was getting a little nervous at the end with those late runs, but however, that is good. The win goes to Split P. Hammond. The loss goes to Borty Bonks, and the save recorded by Fig Peters. I believe that's his first of the season. I had to double check my statistics. But yes, very good statistics for him. And of course, we thank our friends at the Honeywheat Tobacco Company for providing us with the finest dandies of the day. Honeywheat Tobacco Company, growing hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. They are smooth, refreshing cigarettes that you can enjoy anywhere. At the doctor's office, at your own office, or at the office you make in your own home. At the dinner table, at the ballpark, anytime is a good time for a Honeywheat cigarette. Our third finest dandy is Botai Harvey for going 3 for 4 today with a triple, double, and a hit. He was a home run short of going for the cycle. Shame for that. Very close. Someone else was very close to the cycle. I think it was Shrewd Blander the other day who almost did that as well. Bully to them for that. Og McQuaid for Pittsburgh, 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs from that home run. Gets the second finest dandy. But our finest dandy of the day, who is getting a complimentary carton of Honeywheat cigarettes, Ren Bugby, going 3 for 4 today with a home run, 2 doubles, and he batted in 3 runs in total. That is Ren Bugby, our finest dandy of the day, brought to you by the Honeywheat Tobacco Company, reminding you to smoke wheat every day. That does it for us. Pittsburgh continues their road trip with a 3-game series against Philadelphia. They go to Philadelphia tonight and start their games tomorrow. 3 games, I believe, 2 games with a break between games 2 and 3. The Chicago Teetotalers have to go on the road tonight. They have a travel day tomorrow, so I think they might hit the road tomorrow before they head to Yonkers, New York, to take on the New York Haberdashers. Should be a great series between teams that well, they could be tied in record. That could be a chance for the Teetotalers to really move up ahead into their into a challenging position for New Ohio. As I recall, I don't think Chicago may have played New Ohio yet. I don't think they have yet. So again, that could set up a really interesting series. As we go into June with the Teetotalers facing New Ohio, when they are the first and second place teams. So that's going to be it for us today, our broadcast. Again, we are off tomorrow as the Teetotalers have a travel day to head to New York for Yonkers. Of course, you'll be listening to WMAQ for that broadcast. Of course, we'll pipe in broadcast from Yonkers, New York, and that game with the Haberdashers. But until next time, I'm Hubbub Bologne. This is WMAQ, NBC Radio, and Teetotaler Radio here in Chicago. Saying stay dry, everybody.